Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Greens Homestyle Rugelach. I have the chocolate.
I have cinnamon.
These were $6.99 a container at Whole Foods. $6.99 for an 8-ounce container.
They look cool.
They do. Greens Homestyle. It's www.greensbakery.com.
They look like crescent rolls almost.
It says 0 trans fat, manufactured in a facility that does not produce any nut products.
Yeah, okay.
They looks like kosher. They are Brooklyn, New York. Green and Ackerman Bakery is where they're packed in Brooklyn, New York. It says there's 8 servings in the container, so there's 8 of these. 8 for $7. One Rugelach, 28 grams, is 100 calories. Okay. All right. Oh, it smells good.
Yeah, they look like little, almost like crescent rolls almost.
Yeah.
Or shells.
Yeah, that looks
How
really
soft
good.
are they? They look like they'd be hard, but they're not.
They're kind of, they feel kind of like they'd be tough. The man noises. Okay. Tim the Tool Man.
You know what that flavor reminds me of? A chocolate Pop-Tart.
It reminds me of like a donut, an Entenmann's donut.
With the chocolate? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the same chocolate flavor.
Yeah. It's that that Entenmann's donut that has the white center in the donut and just the chocolate shell on the outside. It's kind of plain, but you eat it anyway because it's all that's there. That's
Those are
kind
good
of
though. I like them.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I'd probably throw that in the microwave for like 3 to 5 seconds.
Okay. After we've tried the cinnamon, let's do that. Let's put one in the microwave and we'll try
Because
it.
I think that would soften it because it's not hard, but it's kind of dense and chewy.
Well, I can tell you, it does not give any directions on here at all.
No, I'd say you're supposed to just eat them.
But let's do it. Let's try it in the microwave. Ooh, oh my gosh.
There's a lot of cinnamon. I can smell it from
Oh, okay, pull that apart.
here. No, you give me a small one.
Oh, well, let me give you a fat one. They're all kind of small. Hold on, this one's bigger. This one's spread out more.
It's kind of hard to grab when they're small.
Yeah, they're little.
Okay, that one wasn't as bad.
Okay.
I bet if you bought that Pillsbury crescent roll and laid it out and spread it with like cinnamon sugar and rolled it, you can make those. This is exactly what they look like. That's good.
That is 10 times better than the first one. That is classic cinnamon sugar, but it's like I like to make mine.
Like cinnamon toast.
This is how I make my cinnamon toast. Get a layer that.
Where it's got a crust on it.
Yeah, where you can't see the bread through it at all.
Yeah, and then you got all that butter. Yeah,
That's how I make mine. So.
Well, the cinnamon's got a really good cinnamon sugar flavor. The chocolate kind of has a, I don't know, like an artificial pudding kind of flavor.
I'm telling you, it's an Entenmann's.
It's that chocolate. It just doesn't. It's the chocolate, not necessarily
It's boring.
the bread.
It's boring.
So let's heat these up for a few, and then we'll be right back.
Can you put them both on the same plate?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, how long did you?
I did it for 8 seconds. For
8
the
seconds.
2 of them.
Okay.
Figured that was long enough to boil. Ooh, yeah, softened it up definitely.
Okay. If you all buy these, you'll have to tell us how do you eat them.
I like the texture better for sure. I probably could have even gone a few more seconds.
It's softer.
I think the flavor of the chocolate's a little bit better.
I do too. I think it's yeah. It's there. This just I would not pick the chocolate.
I wouldn't either. It tastes cheap and boring.
It's just boring. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just if you have plainer taste or you don't like cinnamon, then that would be the one you would want to get. I would much rather have this.
Same flavor. It just softens up the bread a little bit. It just makes it more pleasurable to eat.
It makes it easier to eat, and it's more like you mentioned Pop-Tart earlier. That's why people like to heat up their Pop-Tarts, is because it's nice to have a little something warm.
Yeah, it's warm. Warm on your palate. Either way, the chocolate one I wouldn't buy personally because I don't like the chocolate flavor that much. But the cinnamon, I would eat them either way. Because if you want something a little bit more chewy, then leave them like they are. If you want a little softer, then put them in the microwave for a few seconds. They're really good.
And I agree with Kevin. There's nothing wrong with it heated at all. It is much easier to eat. I personally would rather eat the cinnamon and just eat it right out of the package.
Me too, probably.
Because the thing about that makes it also pleasurable to eat, not just the flavor, is the texture of that cinnamon sugar. You get that grittiness, and when you heat it up in the microwave, it softens it, so you're not getting that crunch level.
Yeah, some of the sugar like dissolves or something.
Right, so you're not getting that crunchiness that you get with it just straight out of the package.
Yeah, I agree.
So
and it's a little chewier when it's straight out of the package too. So you get more of a chew texture.
Yeah.
I like it either way, but I agree. I think I would just eat them out of the package.
You get the chew from the crescent roll, but then you get the crunch from the cinnamon sugar.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, you'll have to tell us because we've never had these before. Do you normally heat these up? Do you eat them plain? It seems like these would not last long because you only get 8 of them.
Yeah, how many calories are they?
You don't want to know. They're like 100 calories a piece.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, 100 calories each, and we've sat here and eat.
I could eat like 4 of those.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So you're spending $7, but you're gonna eat half of them in one sit, or at least we would. Maybe we're just pigs.
When you eat a donut, you're probably gonna eat that many calories anyway.
If I get a pack of Entenmann's, you get like 8 donuts in a package, then usually you eat. Yeah, you probably do because you're probably gonna eat 2 of them. Yeah. So that's probably the case. We're big eaters here. So yeah, you'll just have to tell us what your experience is like with these.
Yeah. Have they had any other flavors that you've seen that we didn't have? They just had these 2 at our Whole Foods, but I'm wondering if they have other flavors.
Yeah.
But you can't beat that cinnamon one.
No, the cinnamon one's the best. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.